Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It's been over a week. Probably by the time I do get this on the channel, it'll be over a week since I've done any filming. Nothing wrong other than the weather. It's been really hot. Haven't gotten a whole lot of rain. It rained some just a little while ago, just very little. There's a chance of some, it's like spotty rain, spotty showers. There's showers all around us. Had flood warning here last week, and we never really got anything here, but we were under a flood warning. But if I do any filming, it's either in the morning or in the late afternoon, early evening, I might say. So, and I've been trying to finish the shower up, so I need to do some caulking on it. I need to do the drywall mudding on the ceiling of the shower. So I'm kind of going from inside to outside depending on the weather, where it's been so hot. I mean, it's been down in the 80s and we're considering that cool. The humidity level, except for one day, the humidity level has been down. But you know, when it gets up to high 80s, early or low 90s, it doesn't matter. It's all hot. So I've just been staying inside, and I've been doing stuff with painting the gooses for Robin. Keep getting those orders. Orders have slowed down a little bit, and I would say it's from people being on vacation. I mean, we're still getting orders, but not like we have been, which is okay, because it gives us time to get inventory built up for our Peddler's Mall booths that we have. And so it's good to keep them going on, because that's going to pull you through the winter time. Festivals and stuff like that. She's getting ready to do, or they're planning on doing I call them festivals. I don't know if they're festivals or just markets or what they are. Got one coming up in August, and then she's got the 127 yard sale. If you're not familiar with that, just look it up online. It goes from, I want to say, Ohio all the way down to Alabama or something. The whole stretch of the 127 highway. I think it's one of the longest stretches of highway continuous in the United States, I believe. I may be lying, but you know, all with good intentions. But anyway, she's going to do that for a couple days, and anyway, we've been working on, her and Misty's been working on trying to start to get some of those done. So I'm helping them do that, doing some painting, and then I'm trying to do my yard work, keep that up. That's all I've been doing lately. You know, I was doing the dog pen area, stuff like that, and I've already filmed that, I think, twice already this year. But that's, I mean, it's what I'm doing, so it's either do nothing or do that. So kind of doing a mixture of nothing and that. But I took a look at I was out earlier today, and I took a look at did a little maintenance on the I call it the garden area. It's just our little raised garden area, and I did a little maintenance on that this morning. Did a little bit of watering, and I'm going to go out this evening and mess around with these trees that I need to get away from the trailer, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. So now I'm getting ready to go in, get us some groceries, and fight this mess at the Walmarts. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, hello there. This is not the next day. This is not that evening. You saw what was happening. That rainstorm, that was about an hour after I got home. So today is Thursday of the following week. See, Sunday we went to church. By the time we got home, you know, I've been driving 3 hours round trip. Had church, and ended up not doing anything outside. I don't think. I can't hardly remember. But see, Monday I was painting some gooses for Robin, I think. Pretty sure. Tuesday, we were preparing most of the day for a big storm that never did really happen here at our house. They supposedly from it was either 11 a.m. or noon Tuesday through that night about 8 o'clock, there was a chance of 70-something mile an hour wind gust, hail, of course thunderstorm, and tornado possibility for our county. So I pretty much was monitoring storms all day, and we ended up getting rain. We had real hard rain and just a little bit of thundering and lightning around, say, between 5 and 7 o'clock. No wind hardly at all. So anyway, we were prepared. Kinda, I guess. So that was Tuesday. Yesterday I ended up painting some more goose stuff, and then now today. And what's great about today is temperature is way down, humidity is way down. Humidity right now is about 30, let me see here, it's about, I don't know, 33%. Temperature is about almost 77. The high today is supposed to be 79. The temperature was in around 69 degrees this morning, something like that. And what's really cool is I've literally been doing yard work already, and I cut grass for about 30 minutes, and I didn't start getting a little bit hot until I was about ready to turn the mower off. That was excellent. I mean, I'm not wringing wet or anything. Normally the past 2 months, what I've been doing is after about 10 minutes I'm ready to go inside. I mean, and so that's what I've been doing. All right, so for the next Today, Friday, and Saturday. Today is 79, as I said. I think tomorrow is supposed to be 82. Saturday, 83, something like that. And I believe the humidity is supposed to be down. That's the big important part. So naturally, with we had the rain that Saturday evening that you saw, and then Tuesday, they were hard rains too. So naturally, I got to get caught up on some yard work that I already needed to do. So I got man, I got a lot of weed eating I need to do. I don't do it very often. I usually wait until the last minute. I really need to do it. I mean, as long as I'm not busy doing stuff related to business, that comes first. And then when it gets bad enough, we'll do it. So between now and Saturday, I got to get bunches of yard work done. I'm going to try to continue on the old garden area that I had on the video. I got to go get a light bulb, headlight bulb, and replace that so we don't get stuck out there with one headlight. My side-by-side started messing up again on the fuel, so I got to get some fuel treatment for it. That seemed to work last time. I just put a bunch of carburetor and fuel treatment in there, ran it until it just worked itself out. So hopefully I can do that again. I got a lot to get done, but I got to remember I got 3 days to get it done. So all right, I don't know what I'm doing next, so let's see what happens. All right, it's a little while later, a few hours later. I decided I'm going to go ahead and go to town, and I'm going to get the carburetor and gas treatment for the side-by-side. Side-by-side is used a lot around here, and while I'm out getting that, I'm going to get my headlight bulb. So we'll concentrate on getting that done today, and we'll see what's happening after that. Man, I just wanted to say, I haven't bought a headlight bulb for, I guess I don't buy them that often, that maybe I just don't understand. But man, those things have gotten expensive. I was going to get, only have one headlight bulb that went out, but I figured I would just go ahead and get both of the one on each side, so I'd keep them the same age, I guess you could say. So maybe the other one's getting ready to go. But it was high enough. There's 3 different prices. Most expensive one was $60-something for 2. Next one down was 52 something, and the ones I just the lowest grade, which is the grade I got, if you bought 2 of them in a pack, they were $43 and something. So needless to say, I went ahead and got one, and hopefully the other one will be all right. I don't know, man. Well, I poured what I got today was carburetor and injector cleaner. thinking what it's doing is just sucking that dirt that's in the bottom of the tank. I need to take that tank off there and clean it out, I guess. But so I think it's sucking up in the carburetor. It's just got to work its way through. That's last time I bought gas treatment, because it was in the spring, and the gas we poured in there was older gas. That's when it started. Then, but when it was running out of gas, that's when I started doing it. So it still did it after that. So then I put the carburetor cleaner in there, and it still took. I had to run it with the throttle going. I finally got to where it idle, and I just let it idle for a long time. And then I think it was the next day, it finally started idling enough for me to drive it. I drove it around enough that here in the driveway that it finally cleared out. So we weren't out of gas this time. We were close, but we were not out. It just quit. It quit staying running unless you had to choke on it and had your foot on the gas. So I'm hearing, I guess, one of my neighbors down the other end of the valley is cutting their grass. It's a weird sounding lawnmower though. But anyway, so I'm gonna let it sit here for a minute, and then I'm gonna try a little bit. It's about 7:30, close to 8 o'clock, I think, between 7 and 8. Man, it's been just a great day. It got up to close to 80 degrees, but the humidity was down in the 30 percentile range. And I mean, you still got hot, but it wasn't like you were opening up your oven and walking into it. Robin and Misty, they were pouring gooses down there today, and they said the same thing. It was hot, but it wasn't like it has been. I hope it stays like that for a while. I know tomorrow's supposed to be 82, and Saturday it's supposed to be 83. Monday it's supposed to hit back around 90 again with a chance of rain, which is still hot as hot, but I still could come out and stay out longer if the humidity is down a little bit lower. That's when it gets me. And where I'm not punching a time clock anymore. Well, I never did really punch a time clock, but you were on the clock. Now I can just go in and take a break. And I try to encourage Robin and Misty to do the same thing. But once they get going, they do take more breaks. Don't get me wrong. But I take them quicker than they do. But they don't seem to care. They don't say anything. All right. Well, I'm going to just look at my holly tree behind the camera here, and there's some kind of, it's either another tree or a vine growing up through it. Man, we're vine crazy in this part, and thorn bushes crazy. It's the only thing I don't like about our woods. It's better to go in our woods in the fall and the winter than it is in the spring and summer. Spring's okay, but then once late spring, summer rolls around, it gets so thick you can't even walk in them without getting scratched up. I have to get me one of them machetes like they carry in the jungles and just yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna give her a little try here and see what's happening, and then I'll see you in the morning. think what I'm going to do is turn my side-by-side around, because I'm sitting right now, I'm on a bank sitting like this, so all my fuel is going to this side of the fuel tank, and the pickup hose is on this side of the fuel tank. So I'm going to try to help get my carburetor cleaner soaked up in there quicker. I don't plan on this working tonight. I'm just going ahead and messing around right before dark here. putting my foot on the gas. It's idling. You can hear how it's loping. So instead of me sitting here for an hour, putting a couple of rocks on it, I'll just monitor it. I'm going to be outside anyway. Could be something else. I started working on this in the previous video. And this is the way I found to get to my headlight. I tried taking my headlight assembly out. I could not get it all the way out for whatever reason. So I just couldn't get it out. So, I know I could take this off, I just don't feel like it. Yeah, maybe I will. Let's see here. That's the wrong size. Oops. Let me go get my screwdriver. Good time to check my filter while I had it out, and it just had a little bit of, it was still good, so that was a plus. I'll just take these tabs out. Alright, now to put in my $25 bulb. It's amazing to me how much all that stuff has gone up over the years. Now I know they cost more and all to make and all that good stuff. But jeez. Female end still looks good. Now before I put this all back together, I'm going to make sure my headlights work. Well, this one over here is working fine now. That one over there is not working now. Let me do one more simple check and then I'll verify that. Looks like I'm heading back. I'm actually gonna spend more than I would have if I'd got two. Par for the course. Well, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this one over here, it just happened to quit working when I was working on that one over there. But what has happened here is somebody replaced the whole socket, and it's not even the socket that works with properly with this headlight assembly. It was just kind of stuck in there. It wasn't going anywhere. But if you can see this, one of the sockets has melted. I'm honestly going to replace it, but I'm going to see if I can get this working. Now the only thing I can figure why they did this is they couldn't find the other socket, or the right socket maybe. This bulb here is the one that works with this socket. They're all different. So I am obviously going to have to get the right one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can get this one working for now. And if I can, I don't have to get it right this minute. Let's see here. I'm gonna go turn my light on. No. That's a big no. Well, maybe I didn't have it plugged in far enough. Yeah, that's what it is. It's shorting out. Well, maybe I got it in the wrong way. No, I don't have it in the wrong way. Yep. Okay. Right. There's the socket. I got the bulb to come on. The bulb doesn't even fit in the socket right. So I don't see how it was even in there, and it's not made for this assembly body, as I said. The socket is not. So I just need to get the whole thing. I need to get a new bulb and the right socket to match that side over there. Won't be a whole lot of money, but when you're on a budget plan, it can be. So let's go talk to the loan officer. All right. Well, Robin approved my loan. I got the other bulb I needed, no problem. Matter of fact, it was the last one. But they did not have sockets there. I know I can order them online or whatever you call that, but I want to see if this one will work. Try it out here. I do need to replace it regardless, or it's burnt. See what we can do here, huh? Hopefully this fits. It is not fitting. I don't understand, because it seems like it would fit. A whole lot closer than the other one was. I definitely need a new socket. This will not. Let me turn these lights on and see what it does. It's not working. Big surprise. I may have to put, for now, put some black tape around that, because I don't have time to go find a socket. Or let me try one other thing here. It's almost like if that would just go down a little bit further, it would work. I was thinking that it was this part here, but it's not. It's just the bulb is not seating down in there far enough. It's just barely short of being able to snap in right here. I don't want to take that all the way out. See, it's still not going to snap in there. Crazy. I don't think it's, see, they added, you can see where they've spliced this in to the old socket. I'm just pretty much for sure that this is just not the right socket for these lamps. And it's just not going to work. Because what I don't want to do, I think the socket itself is just not deep enough. That's what I'm thinking. So I think I'm just for now going to try to put some black tape on here, or some electrical tape, to try to keep it in there far enough. I'm not even going to worry about that. Because it's down in there as far as it's going to go. And I mean, it's just barely too short to go all the way in, to snap in. Well, let me get some tape, see if I can help it out. Well, I got it taped up here. Kind of wondering if it does work. I'm going to put some around this part. I just can't put anything around here because that's what has to go into the assembly body. If you see, this one ought to fit in, because if you notice on these two bulbs here, this is the part that goes in your body, and you twist it, where you see how the one on the right, the blue one, it sits down lower. So hopefully this one will fit in there better. I mean, it's the right bulb. I don't know if the assembly's been messed up by somebody messing with it. Well, anyway, let me see if I can get the bulb turned on. All right. All right, I got the bulb on. So let me turn it back off, and then I'll put some tape around it the other way. Okay. This is just so the tape won't come off. Then I got to put it in there, and hopefully I don't jar it to where it makes the bulb go off. All right. I'll just have to keep watching that every once in a while. All right, let me stick it in here. I guess I'm getting this on the camera good enough, or well enough, or however you say it. So far on this side, I haven't had to take anything loose. That feels like it's going to fit better. There it is, I believe. Yep. All right, now let's do the final test. All right, success. All right, I still need to get that socket, but at least if I have to go out tonight, I'll have both headlights, not just one. I hate that, especially if you get pulled over. Get a warning or maybe a ticket. And it'd be my fault. Okay, I've got something else that I want to try to do here while I'm messing with the truck. Let me show you. What I've got here is some running lights, or I used to call them fog lights, but there are little lamps in here now. They could be blown, very possibly. I need to see about getting them out. But I also have not seen a switch for them anywhere. And I know they're not just going to come on when you turn the lights on. So I got one on the other side. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out real quick and see if we can get them turned on. See, I don't see, you know, here's my automatic four-wheel drive. Not automatic, it's electronic. It's not a, doesn't have a shifter for my four-wheel drive. This is my dome light stuff and my instrument panel brightness. And then this is the headlights. That's off over there. Of course, auto. And then the parking lights, and then the lights. I could try putting on the parking lights, but I don't know why. I don't know. But I don't see any other switch anywhere. So they have to turn on and off somehow. Oh, let me try this just for the heck of it. Okay, the only thing I can figure is they do come on with the headlights. It's the only thing I can figure. And it's very possible both of those lamps are blown. So I'm going to see if I can get those out. Not tonight. One thing is we very rarely drive at night. But I have driven at night with this truck, and I mean, everything's been fine. It's not like I can't see. So, all right, well, my battery's getting ready to run out. So before it does, I'm going to see what is going on with my side-by-sides. I haven't tried to run it anymore since whenever that was, this morning sometime. I'm going to put some gas treatment in it, and then I'm going to try to run it again. I put the gas treatment in there along with the carburetor cleaner that I put in earlier. And after about a minute and a half at the most, all of a sudden it snapped out of it. So now running perfect now. I'm getting sediment, dirt, whatever you want to call it. I know it's what it has to be, is it's down in the bottom of my tank. Or it could have gone into my filter. The filter is about that far from the tank. And it's not easy to get to. It's right under this seat here. But I looked in my book real quick. Didn't see the filter. If I can find out the number on it, I'll go ahead and order one. Could not be that much. It's only about that big around, about that long. Just clamped on each hose. Same principle as a vehicle, just smaller. I looked under my truck for the fog light, running light, and it's easy to get to, but I couldn't get it out. It's just kind of dark under there, so I'm going to mess with that tomorrow morning. It'd be nice to have those running or working. Not really for me, but for Robin. Her vision's a little bit worse than mine. Mine's fairly decent for 62 years old. But I'm thinking that they come on with the headlights, because there is no other switch around. So I'm wondering if both of those lamps are just blown. So, all right. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I'm thinking I may just go ahead and end this video right here. And tomorrow, I don't know how much I'll get done on the yard tomorrow. because I want to have some gooses ready for one of our flea markets that we are in. Is about 45 minutes down the road towards the direction of going to church on Sunday. So to save on gas, we like to, after church on our way back, we'll stop by and whatever we got to do in our booth. So I want to make sure I get that done tomorrow. And if I have time, come out and do some yard work. It's still fairly early right now. I may do some here in a little bit, but we'll go ahead and end this video right here. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you like the way I rigged up my headlight. I am going to, as what I'm, make sure you know that I am going to order the new socket. There's something going on down inside that socket. Or it's just the outright wrong socket. Somebody rigged it up, made it work. So, but I've got it taped on there, and I don't think it's gonna go bad. But I just don't like that burnt socket in there. So, anyway, that's the deal on that. Thank you for watching, and really do appreciate you stopping by and watching. I was going back and looking. I just got a comment a few minutes ago from somebody from a video on my shower from 3 years ago. So that's pretty cool. So glad I can help people out. And hopefully we'll get you some better content going on. Not that it's bad. I mean, it's just what's going on with us right now. Call it our Kentucky Valley life. I don't really plan anything out. I just go with the flow. And sometimes I'm not even able to go with the flow that I'm wanting to go with. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I'm rambling like I do when I get tired. And keep us in your prayers. We got some stuff coming up next week. I'll explain that on the next video. So we just thank you. We hope you have a great week. And we'll hopefully see you again next time. God bless.